it's still pretty darn cold. To be expected, I guess, for December football at Soldier Field. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerge from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Houston Texans.
Set to kick off.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. Taken in the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. His first carry, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Oh, he almost picked him. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a first down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
9-yard line.
Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle. From the 29, Mariota eluding the pressure right. He'll let it go deep for Foster. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Chicago. Robert Foster, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears have taken the early lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And this will be a Texans first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Now left side on the swing pass. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
To Nyheim Hines. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. This is Hines. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
He's
a quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Gain of 5.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now it's Hines. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
And 7.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Jackson. And he's got his tight end. This is Luke Wilson. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Houston.
Jackson from the shotgun. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
First down, Texans.
They run with Hines and give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
To Will Fuller.
Will Fuller with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
On play action, Mariota. Got a man, it's Patterson complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The end result, 21 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time. Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. On 3rd down, Mariota. He'll let it go, and that's caught inside the 35.
Oh, you got to
touchdown, Chicago. Robert Foster with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bears have taken the lead. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14. Texans.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Texans take over 1st and 10.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Hines. They'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle.
Ball carrier.
A gain of 3, second down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
With the score, Bears 14, Texans 7.
On second down, it's Hines. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
And it's third down.
Now Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
A first down carry for Bell, but he'll work forward for only about a yard.
He was taken down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
At the Bears' 20-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson, a screen to Bell. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Complete to Le'Veon Bell. It's a gain.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Thrown away and incomplete. It's 3rd.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Jackson to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me
I
there,
was.
partner.
I was.
Sounds like you think the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
They run the counter. Patterson. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Mariota. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
2 yards.
That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hines.
Jackson's pass complete to Naheem Hines. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
the Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to fire deep for Ratley. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Bears take over.
10-10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Another try after the first down sack. Mariota escaping the pressure right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
They go play action. Mariota. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
6-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action now. Mariota. That's complete to Demetrius Harris, the tight end. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one.
Oh, wide open, complete. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 59 yards.
2-yard line.
To throw Mariota. Flush to his right. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears will extend their lead.
The kick is...
Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Complete to Nyheim Hines. It's a pickup of 6.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
7-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson, and finding the tight end Wilson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Bell. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down.
Bell, the ball carrier.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Got an open man, it's Ratley. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Houston.
Carrier.
Nyheim Hines with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Texans draw a bit closer. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Ball carrier.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Right at the line.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he goes out right around the 39. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down.
First and 10 at the 39.
They'll try to throw now. Mariota.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
First and 10 at the 50.
Mariota now from the 50. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
To throw again on second down, Mariota. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Patterson on the carry. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down and 4, Mariota escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, it gets it to Patterson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, it's Patterson. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover. Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Mariota from the gun on third down. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Marcus Mariota with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Bears 28. Texans.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for, and take it.
The Texans take over first and 10.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
But plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made.
And this is going to be intercepted. Rashard Robinson with a pick, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Patterson, and he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
The Bears on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 4. He'll let it go deep for Foster. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, Campbell making the catch. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. Dancing to his left. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, but it'll be 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again. Jackson throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there.
23 yards.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 34.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Will Fuller.
Will Fuller. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Texans have cut it to within a score.
It is good.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
1st and 10 at the 39.
On 1st down, it's Patterson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout.
The 2-yard line.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
The 2-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. A lot of tired bodies on that field. But this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Here's Mariota. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. David Irving in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down.
4th down and goal.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This will be just a 21-yard attempt.
31, Texans 25.